waiting for you. So come on, break the rules. The time is right, the time's tonight. Let it start and you won't stop. Let it start and I won't stop. We'll never stop. Let it start and we won't stop because this night belongs to us. We'll never stop because this night is just for us. We'll never
Who the hell can wait till morning? Talk now at latenightsportsradio.com.
Late Night Sports Radio on Spreaker apps, at LN Sports Radio, at Johnnie Bobbo. And so here we are. It's after our last break here. We're about to wrap up the show. You know, at some point here, we're going to talk a little bit. We do a lot of rambling. That's kind of how it goes. But you know, kind of one of the things here in the garbage time, you know, the wrap up of our show. Okay, Bobbo. One of the things that's really been bugging me lately has been the whole, you know, Jackie Robinson West situation. Okay, and I feel like everyone's kind of skewed on this whole deal. There's a lot of people kind of, you know, coming in with their opinions. Where do you stand on you know, Little League baseball stripping Jackie Robinson West of their title? But I mean, where do you stand on that, Pablo?
Not to take anything away from the kids, but I'm going to take something away from the kids. These first off, these teams that play in the Little League World Series, these are not the best of the best. These are like the middle tier of the middle tier players. There's far better players out there playing select ball. Yeah, it's great that these are volunteer coaches and all that, but volunteer coaches are really into themselves. It's not out of the kindness of their hearts. They're using these kids that are middle tier and trying to better themselves. And as far as, you know, Jackie Robinson West goes, should they be stripped? Yeah. To make the parents feel bad about how stupid they are for, you know, allowing, you know, for putting their kids in situations like this. Also, another thing that should be stripped is them playing on TV. That's the next step. ESPN, stop. You want this crap to stop happening. You guys act like this is so immoral. well, then take it off TV. If you're so opposed to this crap happening, this crap wouldn't be happening if this crappy product wasn't on TV.
Right. And they ended up making Little League International. They ended up making $60 million last year from ESPN for broadcasting these games. And a big part of, kind of what you said was that. And when they ended up coming up the other day, which was, you mentioned, the children being used, that's probably the biggest thing that bothers the most. That was kind of the whole, base of garbage time. Okay. Was talking a lot about pro athletes and how necessarily they're not the people that you should be having your kids look up to. You need to be the one that's out there drawing the line for them, where you can idolize someone in terms of what they accomplish on the sports field, but that's different from who they are as a person and in their personal life. And a lot of times, especially as a kid, those are a lot of things that you're unaware of. And so I felt like, the parents, sure, they cheated, the league. And so that's kind of like the biggest issue that I have so far with the whole thing with the, the reaffirmation rally, and checking up on the other teams and blah, blah, blah. Everything that Jesse Jackson brought up, a lot of that was, kind of ducking the issue, in terms of, no one's crucifying the children. Okay, it's not about the kids. When you said middle tier kids, it kind of bugged me a little bit. You know what I mean? That's not necessarily what it's about. You know what I mean? It's more so about, the kids. Sure, they are technically not the champions, and I'm not on board with everybody else that's saying, there are champions. No, it's not like that. What it's about is, they still had their experiences, okay? They still went through, visited Barack Obama, ended up going to, the White Sox clubhouse, did everything else, okay? Had all those experiences, outside of having won what they won, but also, having played together, okay? And it's all those, and out of all of that, okay, this was like the one opportunity that the parents had to step up and teach these kids a legitimate lesson in life, okay, through sports, using it as a tool, and they chose not to. They chose to turn it into this big spectacle where they pull these kids out of school on return report card day, okay? They pull them out of school for this rally where, you had the pastor, and you had Jesse Jackson, admittingly saying that they're unaware of the straight facts of the situation. Okay, so why are you being a representative of what they are? Basically, what they're doing, all they're doing is complicating and confusing, the entire message of what this is about. I'm sure all the resources that he has, he can spend them better on some other situation that deserves it. This isn't a race situation. This is a fact that you were cheating. And this is an opportunity as a parent, to step up and say, you know what? There's accountability here that needs to be taken. There's consequences for your actions. If you're going to lie, if you're going to cheat, you take accountability. You don't go out there and tell, like Michael Flager, the pastor, who's speaking about, why don't we need to reinvestigate the rest of the teams within the league. No. It's all about you were caught cheating, so you're guilty. I mean, it's clear and simple, right?
It's easy for this to become a race issue because it's an all African American team,
right?
However, newsflash, people, not everything is a race issue. This had nothing to do with race. This had to do with you brought in kids from other districts, whether they were 5 blocks past the boundary or not. They were not in the boundaries of that little league. That's correct. The issue.
They falsified documents.
You want a race issue? The team that's being accused of turning in Jackie Robinson West is that team from Nevada. Or Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
That was not the team that turned him in. also people. So the people around, we got a big issue here in the U.S. with people turning every single story possible into a race issue that can possibly be turned into a race issue. Let's get the facts. The facts are, this is not a matter of race. This is a matter of being ethical. And there was nothing ethical. There's nothing ethical about the Little League in general. And there's nothing ethical about what Jackie Robinson West did. Let's just stop the race riots. That's not what this is about.
Right. You know, and
Not
it's
that those
obvious.
are riots, but the protests, sorry.
No, but I mean, it's a clear hotbed. I mean, you know, you had Dick's Sporting Goods, okay, who made their money off T-shirts and everything when they were going through the World Series. And there's already people right now, just independent Joe Schmo, throwing together some T-shirts, you know, claiming to support, you know, the whole situation that's happening right now. And yeah, and they're making money. They're the ones benefiting. And that was probably the biggest thing that like stood out to me was, you know, the one mother that was there that ended up, you know, representing the team was talking about their college pipeline and how that's being shut down because of all of this. No, it's not. No one's no one's like prosecuting the children. No one's persecuting them. Okay. You know, the Las Vegas team, Wes Jackson talked about how, you know, why would he want to accept a championship that he didn't earn? Okay. Right. He straight up admitted he was the one that initially called them out on it, didn't file a complaint, just had mentioned it. Okay. And it straight up said, we don't want that title. We don't want it to be stripped from someone else and given to us. That's just kind of how it goes. And so to hear that, and then, you know, again, when it turns into, you know, just God, the entire thing, it just really disgusts me, especially, like I said, just the kids being used, and, you know, and the opportunity that you have as an adult to take charge and to kind of clarify things and become a leader. I mean, all these memories that these kids had during this entire journey, that's going to live with them throughout. You know, this is an opportunity you have to, you know, give them another lesson, you know, and another memory that they're going to understand. You turn into this where it's like, you know what, you're allowed to cheat, you know, and that's the biggest thing that kind of bothers me about the whole situation. It's just that, you know, go ahead.
Yeah, if ESPN has any sort of backbone, they'll take Little League World Series off of TV. It's plain and simple. You want to stop the cheating. You want kids and parents to play the right way. You take it off TV, you eliminate the temptation to cheat for these selfish parents that are some of the worst people that you could possibly find. You know, we talk about, you know, we're living in a Kardashian era where parents like to exploit their kids off of a sex tape, or in this matter, off of their baseball team.
That's how it goes. And again, thank you to everybody, especially thank you to Cody Van Cure for bringing his guy, the runner-ups. Thank you for Keith Grieve for manning the boards. Bobo, thanks for being back out here tonight. Thank you for calling, emailing, tweeting, and listening. It's been great. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Plus, keep up with our articles and our show stuff on 87sportsfans.com, at latenightsportsradio.com. Be good.